Hello and welcome to Light Waves by todderbert. If you enjoy reviews of flashlights, rechargeable lanterns, and other portable light sources, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us we have the CyanSky M3. This is a 16340 powered mini everyday carry titanium flashlight. This is a premium item. You can find it priced around $79.99 at Amazon or AliExpress. I'll have links below. It is cool. It's my first titanium flashlight. I was looking around. I like the brand. Thought this was really cool. It's miniature. Really happy with it, with this exotic type metal. So let's check out the box it comes in. M3, 700 lumen output, 73 meter. So it's more of an inspection type light. We have a battery that's rechargeable there. Nice. Titanium everyday carry flashlight. There's the LED, which we'll go over. Some bullet points there. 72-hour runtime on low. Nice. And on the back here, we have our chart. In case I missed something, but we have a low, medium, high turbo mode and strobe, which is nice. Of course, tested with their battery. Okay, cool. So took everything out of the box to make it easy. They give us a lot of accessories. So let's show you what you get for your money there. All right, so in this tray, a bunch of things. We get some paperwork, and we get the flashlight. Yeah. So let's see. Extra O-ring, nice. We get a keyring type adapter to your flashlight, to your keyring. Pretty basic setup. Looks like we got a carry lanyard here. Simple, like it. It's good to have on a small light. Little information tag for your battery to charge it up. They give you the charging cable, which is nice. It's a micro USB because it's a small battery to USB. Pretty simple. I got a little isolator for the battery, and that's the tray the light came in. We got looks like a warranty card here. That's on the back side. There you go. 5-year free repair. Nice. Okay, cool. And then we have our little fold-out pamphlet here. There's illustration with the millimeters and dimensions. We'll go over dimensions again. I'll just do this for posterity so you guys can see all those bullet points. I'll try to cover most of those. Beautiful. Like the AA battery. This thing is small. I love my small flashlights, and it's titanium. I'm pretty excited about that. There's the modes there, and I really like the graph they show, especially when you're using turbo, how it throttles down over time. So when they say turbo is a half hour, you can expect that type of output to drop off in the first few minutes, and then the rest of the half hour probably be running right around under 500 lumens. So it's nice to see that they did the chart. Say nice and honest about that. And I think is that it? Let's see the other side. Okay, so we got operating instructions, cycles low, medium, high, turbo. It's got a strobe. It's got a lockout feature too. I don't know if it shows that it has a lockout feature. I found that out by mistake by messing with it. And then I went on their website and it showed that it had a lockout feature. So don't know if it's printed in it. I don't think it's printed here, but I'll show you that to you. So there we are. Done with that. Let's get to the flashlight. Here it is, the M3. Beautiful titanium. Love that color. I love the toughness. Yeah, this is going to be a fun review. So let me go ahead and zoom this down because this is a little guy. Definitely mini. Liking it. So it's just, these are great. My favorite. So dimensions. Let's go over length. Length is almost 2 inches, 1 15/16 of an inch, or 51 millimeters. We have a head diameter of 7/8 of an inch. Kind of took the thickest parts that I could there, or 22 millimeters. I think it's 21 millimeters at the base. It weighs 19 grams without the battery. It feels pretty substantial. I thought titanium would be super lightweight, but this one here feels pretty tanky. It's like substantial in the hand. Doesn't feel like it's going to blow away. It's definitely awesome. Liking that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do a little size comparison. Always like doing these. I have some little competitors. They're not in the same category because they're not titanium, but keep that in mind. Here is a 16340 powered Sulfurn SC21. I reviewed this one. Runs on the same size battery this is, believe it or not. Gotta love that. And then I did this little guy. I figured this would be cool to bring in. This is the C2 by Volomov, and that's a cool little flashlight. It's a 14300 powered flashlight, if you're wondering. Here we have a AAA battery. Give you an idea. And I gotta watch out for the mag base on the Sofern. Just AA battery. As I said, the M3 is about the size of a AA, so there you are. Very cool. And then, of course, you can see kind of how these competitors do their optics. And CyanSky's optics, yeah. So cool. Neat to see that. So the M3 features, let's look at them. Front there, we have a toughened glass lens with an anti-reflective coating. Kind of see that purplish hue to it. Down in there, we have an orange peel reflector. And any deeper still, we can see our LED. And it's that CRI XP G3 S4 in cool white. Probably a color rendering index of around 70. It's meant to just see what's around you and not really render much. It'd have been nice to have this as a maybe a CRI of 90. That'd be nice. Maybe they have a model they'll come out with a higher rendering index. For such a small light, being more of an inspection light, that'd have been nice to see. That's just me personally. But I'm happy with it. Still, it's a great flashlight. The body is the best. I mean, this is the titanium alloy body, TC4. It has excellent corrosion resistance. So you're not going to have any, corrosion if you're near a saltwater environment. This is medical grade. This is what they use in people's bodies for surgery, believe it or not, like those titanium clips. So it's kind of neat that it's about the same material. I like that. Very cool. Neat design. I like how they got the heatsink fins there to help dissipate the heat. You got a metal button there. So yeah, we got a flat base here where you can tail stand, which is great. A nice flat, non-magnetic, just so you know. A spot for your lanyard. Stainless steel clip for your belt. Nice. Stays on pretty tight. Liking that. So the button switch is pretty simple to operate. When I first got this, I was like so used to like double tapping for turbo, and it wasn't turning on, so I was ready to email them, but I realized that it was going into a lockout mode. So you press and hold for half a second, it goes on, and it goes into your last remembered mode. And so then we just press and hold, turn it off, press half a second, turn it on, and then tap it to cycle the different modes. So starting out in low, medium, high, and turbo. And then press hold off, and then you wait, press hold on, remembers your last setting, which remembers turbo, which is great. So it does remember the high setting. Press hold off. Now to get to the strobe mode, on, and then press and hold. Now we're in strobe. Beacon, back to strobe. Let me go back to our mode by clicking it. Press hold off, and I think from off it'll also do the strobe. Yeah. So from off, if you just press and hold, it takes you right to strobe. So that's nice. Now you're wondering if it's in your pocket, how do you keep it from turning on? Well, that's the electronic lockout, which I'll show you. So let's turn off the flashlight. Okay, so double tap, does 2 confirmation blinks. So now we're in lockout mode. So if I try to turn it on, it'll keep doing this, which is nice. If I press and hold, it continues to do this. So I was getting very frustrated, wondering what was going on. So all you gotta do is double tap to get back out of it. And now we're out of it. So there we are. There's our beam pattern. Nice. So what I'm gonna do is a bit more here. I'm gonna turn this off here. Okay. I want to show you the battery. It's kind of tricky because I don't want to scratch this up. Now titanium does scratch up easy, just so you know. It's easy to scuff. So I'll give you that heads up. Let me see if I can get this open. It's going to be fun to open and close on camera, just letting you know up front. So bear with me. Just wanted to show you the battery. So this is the setup on the internals. Inside there. Doesn't really show much. But here's our battery. As you can see, it has a micro USB port to charge. And this ring lights up when it's charging. And then, of course, changes color to let you know it's done. Here we go at 700 milliamp hour. So yeah, it's convenient that it has that built in. You don't have to worry about a charging connector to the battery, to the flashlight itself. It's more waterproof. I do like that. It keeps it at that IP68 waterproof resistance, which is nice. So it's nice and waterproof down to 2 meters. Let's go ahead and I think it down there. It's just a simple spring. Yeah, nothing special down there. Okay, yeah, I do like how they do these batteries. And you don't have to worry about a charging port getting in the way. So let's see if I can do this on camera. So I'm trying not to scratch anything. So I pick up this clip here. There we go, got it. You don't want to cross-thread anything. And we should have this back in business. Make sure it's tight. There we go. So I used to just quick tapping to turn it on, but it's no, you got to press and hold, which is good. All right, so let's go to the garage and show you this thing in action. It does pretty well, surprisingly. I'm going to move this down a little closer. Okay, so let's head to the garage. Now here's some pictures. I'm 15 feet away from the garage door. The light is on turbo. This is 700 lumens. As you saw in that graph, it does throttle down. Expect about a half-hour runtime and a 73-meter throw. Now followed by high mode. This goes down to 150 lumens. Expect 2-hour runtime and a 34-meter throw. Now we're on medium. This is 30 lumens. Expect 11 hours. And this is 15-meter throw. This is a good mode. 30 lumens can do quite a bit, and you'll find yourself using this mode most of the time. Now we're on low. This is 5 lumens. Expected to run 72 hours. Find that to be a nice amount of time. A 6-meter throw, good for close-up work, working at a bench, table, small camp, inside a tent. So work out great. My last picture here, I took a picture of a car wheel about 6 feet away using the medium mode at 30 lumens to give a general idea, like if somebody's changing a tire and somebody's holding the light for them. This is great. 11 hours of light. You have plenty of time to change a tire. No big deal there. So let's go back to the table. Boom. So that strobe mode was 700 lumens for 1 hour. Same distance, 73 meters. That's pretty cool. So we're going to do a little demo here on the bench and do some final thoughts on this little M3. God, I really like titanium. I think it's just amazing. Love it. I do have a brass O-light as well. I haven't reviewed that one yet. Liking that one as well. I do like these alternative metals. Since I'm a flashlight collector as well, I am getting into the alternative. I do like them. They're a little to the price tag, but if you're like me and you got to have them all, yeah, definitely one to look into. So we're going to use Sulfurin here. I think it's on low. Let's click it on. See, this is just quick press. And then I'll quick press this here, and we'll just do a quick demo. I'll show you the difference color and beam pattern. I'll just press and hold. Here we go. Let me cycle this to low. Oh. Well, that's 5 lumens, and I think the next one's 30. So we're gonna put it on 30. Yeah. Well, maybe we'll go to 5. We'll go 5. Okay, that's at 5 lumens. Because I think the low on the Sulfurin. Okay, so Sulfurin, you can get this for around $26.99. It's all aluminum. You know, it's got the jack built into it. It's not titanium and miniature like this little dude. I mean, there's quite the difference here. Big time. Definitely different animals. This Sulfurin has a turbo of 1,000 lumens for an hour. Its high is 400 lumens for an hour. It's medium, 100 lumens for 4 hours. Its low is 10 lumens for 18 hours. And it has a moonlight mode, 1 lumen for 85 hours, to give you an idea. So we're going to go ahead and just cycle this. There we go, around low. Let's go turn the lights off. Just kind of show you for beam pattern and color temperatures. Okay, so I have the M3 on my right. And of course the Sulfurin on my left. So yeah, definitely more of a neutral color. I expected that with the Sulfurin because it's a neutral white light. There we go. That's kind of the blue. It's kind of more of a warmer. I'm going to step up the brightness of the M3 here. Now finding the switch in the dark is a little harder, but it is doable. It depends on what the clip is. If you position the clip, it's not that bad. Let me go ahead and turn that up. There we go. So now we're on the 30 lumen mode. Let's bring them in. So there you are. Bring them in together. Okay, good. That gives an idea of the SOFR. Pretty basic, simple setup. Also, the batteries are interchangeable. So this M3 will take a standard button top 16340, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and turn off this guy. Okay, and now we're just going to run this. So I'm going to aim this at the ceiling, and we're going to go to turbo. Press hold. Here's turbo, 700 lumens, beautiful. Then we'll go down to low, 5 lumens. Now RFI, it's not really a big deal. Low and medium has moderate. If you're within like 12 inches of the radio, so if you brought in your portable radio, if you're at this distance, you're not going to hear any RFI on the radio whatsoever. So let's see if I can demo that real quick because people want to know. If I bring it in. But if you're holding it a foot and a half away, it's fine. So yeah, just a little distance and you're okay. So I noticed that on low and medium, no RFI on high, and turbo, very slight. So, but you'll be using the lower modes anyway. So, thought I'd show it to you real quick. But there it is. There's our low, and I'll just cycle the table here. And then we'll do final thoughts. Yeah, loving this little guy. And there's our turbo. Yeah, pretty bright. Let's aim from here. Yeah, it's great. Love it. Love you can tail stand and light up a whole room with it. Yeah, that low and medium will be modes you use the most. Okay, let's go ahead and turn the lights back on and do final thoughts on the CyanSky M3. All right. Let's go ahead and press hold. Let's forget that. Again, I'm so used to the ThruNight UI. The user interface for the ThruNights are just quick press. And yeah, here's a deck of cards, give you an idea. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He left titanium flashlights in his hand. Yeah, you get it. Gives you an idea for a deck of cards. So yeah, just to bring them all back out again, I didn't really demo the C2 because it's a totally different animal. Some micro little dude. This is like a $22, $23 flashlight. It's high as like 525 lumens. So yeah, I mean it's interesting because it's like micro dinky, but it's not titanium. But you get the idea. It's out there as an option. But yeah, to compare it to here, I got to get more titanium lights so I can compare them for sure. So the M3, it comes in at a premium price tag. Okay, so $79.99. A lot of people will say that's a lot for a flashlight, and it is when you can pick up, a flashlight like this for $26.99, or this little guy for $22.99. Little pocket lights. But remember, these are aluminum. They got rubber switches. Will they hold up over time? They may. It depends on useful life. But the titanium is something you're going to have. It's ultra durable, corrosion resistant. The big one I think is corrosion resistance. If you're near salt water a lot, I think this is going to be a big importance to you. Or near humidity issues where you're going to be around a lot of liquids and things. This is going to be a very good metal to have on hand. So yeah, it definitely gets a recommended purchase, even at $79 of what it is, because it's a titanium light. It does a decent job with the modes, very simple. I wish it was printed in the manual about the lockout mode. I'm glad it has that. So there's that. And of course, it works well with our radios as long as you're not too close. You're fine. You notice that the distance I was at, it wasn't affecting it much at all. So yes, titanium M3 does get a recommended buy by me if you're into premium flashlights. Because you could always buy the cheaper lights out there. But if you're looking for something different, unique, special, that is going to work for you. It's a great light, good run times, and of course, titanium. TC4, rockin'. If you like the brand CyanSky, I've reviewed quite a few of their flashlights. I like them. I may have a few more. Make sure to subscribe at the bell icon, get notified of future videos and flashlights from this company. And 3, comment below what you think about titanium flashlights. Is it something you would like? Do you like the M3? I'll have links below. Use them if you need to. If it's Amazon there, I got mine from Amazon, but then it disappeared, so hopefully the link comes back. But if not, I'll have the AliExpress link there if you guys are like AliExpress. Click that link there. And of course, I'll have a link to their website as well so you can look at the information about this light. But yeah, if you're into titanium, let me know. I'm kind of curious. All right, guys, take care, and we'll see you in my next video.